Hi, my name is Sewit Eskinder. I am playing the role of Macy in The Cake.
So, first of all, how did you even hear about the show happening at Theater B?
Um, it's actually really funny. One of my friends sent me the audition list. She goes, "You sound just like this character, or you should look into auditioning for it." And at the time, I hadn't been acting, like I hadn't been like in a play in about 5 years at that point. So I was like, "Oh, I don't know how comfortable I feel about that. Let me think on it." And I ended up emailing Monica about 3 weeks after, about 3 weeks after I got that form from my friend, and I set up an individual audition, and I am so thankful that I did.
So, when you read the script for The Cake, what about the show did you find really meaningful to you?
Um, I liked that. I liked how distinct and individual the characters were in a real way. It wasn't comical or it wasn't cartoonish or any of it was very real and it was very relatable. So reading it felt like I was almost living that story along with the characters in the show. So I'm hoping the audience gets that same kind of reaction when they get to see us performing it.
Awesome. So, as an artist, what was one of the big challenges for you in approaching this role?
I had to work really hard at making distinctions between Macy and myself because the thing is, I find a lot of similarities between Macy and I. So it took me a really long time to just kind of craft that line. And being a newcomer to Theater B, the ensemble members and the people that are in this production were incredibly gracious and very helpful with giving tips and advice. So I think it was very much a team effort, but getting that distinction between Macy and myself was a big challenge.
Now, obviously, we're making this show during a pandemic that's been going on for a year and a half, or if not longer, I think longer than that now at this
Yeah.
point. How does it feel to be able to get in a room with other people and make some art together in the midst of all this craziness?
It is liberating in every sense of the word and more. It is energizing coming here every evening and getting to see faces just doing things that we love. And I forgot how much I missed that.
And final question, what is it that you hope? What's something that you hope the audience that comes to see this show takes away with them when they leave the theater?
How realistic the struggles of the characters are. That they don't see themselves as oh, I'm just an audience member and these are fictional characters in a show. It's more of these problems are real and I can put myself in their shoes and I can see how they're feeling and I can see how the other characters are also feeling, and hopefully they take away a little something from each of those characters, because I relate to all of the characters in the show in one way or another, and I hope the audience does too. I think it makes you more well-rounded and open to other people's emotions and feelings.